The latest simulation game that just released has a lot of people talking, and that's inZoi. We also have a statement from the inZoi team, which we're going to get into in just a bit. And we're also going to be talking about loyalty to The Sims and how some Simmers just can't let go of the fact that there's another simulation game out there. We're going to be talking all about this inZoi team and what they're going to be expecting over the next couple of months, and as well as the roadmap that is going way into detail. I mean, they have been talking all about mods coming soon as well, and we're going to be talking about the latest patch update and exactly how they're addressing bugs and glitches when it comes down to in-game situations. There's recently a patch update that happened, which we're going to get into, that stirred a lot of controversy in the community. But before we get into any of that, I do want to say, what is up, guys? My name's Yen. My name is Yen. I play the simulation games. Did you see what I did there? And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We talk all things simulation games on this channel, and I'm excited to bring to you a new simulation game that we're going to be talking more about as far as information and news. Now, with all that being said, just keep in mind that this game is not officially released yet, and it still has its markers where they're still working out its tweaks. Now, again, this is set for $40, this new simulation game with its hyper realism. There is facial motion capture. There is a lot of people have controversy with the AI features. There's also this aspect of being able to upload your own meshes into game, and where your Zois can have a personalized look. I mean, content creators and gamers everywhere have been taking to YouTube and Tumblr and X to talk all about this game inZoi. It is the hottest new game on the market, and a lot of people are very excited about it, and some people are just stating that this is just a little bit too realistic. Would love to know your comments down below and see, do you guys think that the hyperrealism is affecting the way you can play inZoi? Now, we do know that the specs are completely insane to be able to play this at its full potential, so a lot of people have been falling short on that aspect, but a lot of people love the fact that it is coming with a lot of DLCs already that the Sims team has either not yet come out with, or in fact has came out with 10 years later. Would love to know your opinions down below in the comments about that. But we are also going to be talking a little bit and addressing why some Simmers are against inZoi. And again, this has to do a lot to me personally with the loyalty to The Sims, and many players have spent years in the Sims franchise, and it just makes it harder for them to embrace another competitor, in my personal opinion. But we are going to get into that in just a bit. But I do want to mention that inZoi did do a brand new update. But before we get into that update, I do want to talk about the statement recently from the creator, where he did state, "I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your overwhelming love and support you've shown towards inZoi. I'm fully aware that due to the game's many shortcomings, some may have experienced crashes or found the available content lacking. I deeply apologize for any frustration that we have caused. Even so, you continue to show warm support that just takes advantage of it. We truly wish to communicate with you and build this game together and remain dedicated to that promise. And we're committed to working even harder endeavor, driven by my own enthusiasm. And although we may be lacking right now, and all of you, it has grown so much. Another early access game, I promise to keep expanding on inZoi, and at the moment, our team is a bit worn out from launch preparations, so we will be taking a break to recharge our energy." But they did go on to say that they do plan to establish a dedicated channel on Discord where they can grow and actively involve themselves in the community and evolve inZoi day by day and week by week, ensuring that it becomes the best possible game. Now, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about this. One user stated, "The people that saying inZoi is boring are not really playing the game. LOL, I have a family of 4 right now, with one of the way and all 4 of them outside doing different things across the city, and they planned this on their own, and my child's at the park with her friends and mom is at the cafe." Someone said, "I was super bored. I felt like interacting with the Zois was boring. I didn't like the clothing styles or options, and I hated how there were really only a handful of lots to go to. None of my friends invited you out, and I think I'm just used to The Sims 4. I'll wait a few years for inZoi." Someone else ended up stating, "The Sims and inZoi are games that aren't all similar to sports teams. You don't have to root for just one, and also many are finding it boring and lacking right now, which makes sense as it just came out and is in early access." And I completely agree. I think people are forgetting the fact that it is in early access, and there are so many changes to be made. There are other people comparing the graphics, such as The Sims 3, The Sims 4, and then you have inZoi, which is hyper realism. There's people uploading meshes into the game, where that's something that can literally just change the game for the better. A lot of Simmers have been stating that they're excited about that feature coming to The Sims 4, but we don't know when that's going to be. And someone else said, "All this inZoi will replace The Sims. Chatter is annoying me, but I hope that puts a fire under EA's ass." And I do think that EA is looking at it, but I don't think that they're phased not one bit. Again, EA is a billion-dollar industry, and they know exactly what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and they know that their market marketing team is a-okay. It's The Sims after all. Their franchise is humongous, and the loyalty that people have to The Sims, many players again have spent years playing this franchise. So a lot of people are not going to just up and leave, despite what a lot of people think. Now, there is also, since inZoi is a brand new player game, people are a little bit skeptical about whether or not it can deliver a full simulation experience and have depth like The Sims. Now, of course, there are some missing features that involve The Sims, but again, we have modders, and of course, we shouldn't rely on CC creators and modders to, make the game fuller. This is just what it is at the moment. There is also, people skeptical about the features, and players, question whether or not inZoi will have like a really good storytelling, and despite its realism, will it have, will it end up being lifeless? And I think a lot of people have a lot of, comments to say about that. And I would love to hear your opinions down below in the comments and how you guys feel about that. But we are going to move to the very next topic, and that is all about bugs and glitches. And of course, how they're addressing all of these situations that are happening right now. And thanks to simscommunity.info, we have a little bit more information on the hotfix patch, which is going to be down below in the description if you guys are interested in this article. I mean, anything simulation game, I highly recommend, and everything will be linked down below in the description box. So we're going to be talking all about the statement from inZoi team, where they said this issue was caused by an unattended bug that has been resolved in the latest patch. And they also ended up mixing in some fixed an issue where certain bugs would disappear after re-entering, and they fixed an issue where there is some changes made on the UI. I mean, literally right after this, the community started, making these complaints, no later than 48 hours was there a change made in the game. So again, this is even after them saying that they have been burnt out of the preparations for releasing the game, that they still made sure that this was fixed. There was some unattended bugs and glitches that stirred a bit of controversy, and of course, if you dive deep into the article, which I'm going to link down below, you can go ahead and see that for yourselves. Moving on to the next topic, I did want to mention the roadmap, and there are so many things that could, what's going to be happening with these new roadmaps and these updates that are happening. They're even saying that there's going to be a mod kit coming soon. And again, we have so much more that is going to happen with in-game cheat codes, relationship improvements, the adoption system. I mean, this is just making me think, what is it going to be like for mods and CC creators when it comes down to this? A lot of people are talking about graphic enhancements. Are people going to do different shaders, skin textures, next level realism, or can people's computer even handle that? People's computer already are having a hard time handling the game itself, so it'd be really interesting to see with these additions added on, what kind of specs will be needed to play this game at its full potential, because right now it's already stating that you need so many things that involve you need a great PC to have this run at its full capacity. So let alone mods and CCs, that might turn a lot of people off when it comes down to having this game. People will have to save up for this, and again, that's going to prolong people buying the game. And honestly, if I were you, I'm a review channel, so it's a little different for me, but I do feel like just wait and see what's going on. Let's see what you see, what people are talking about. Look at the gameplay, see if this is something that you're actually interested in, and feel like, hey, is this worth my money at this moment? You know what I mean? Again, just because it's early access does not mean it's a full furnished game. You are seeing people saying left and right, there's bugs and glitches, the lighting is not right all the way. Some people are having issues with cars. It doesn't hurt to just wait. I know a lot of people want to be on the hype scene and people want to see what's going on. Again, I feel like it's my duty as a review channel to state, hey, it's just my opinion. If you wanted to go ahead and download it, by all means, I'm not going to sit here and order you no, don't do that. But I'm stating all of this is coming out. If I was somebody who, just wanted to play I would just look at it and say, okay, let me make sure that the game is up and running. I would say how they're having that new update coming out in May, maybe in May, and be okay, they've fixed a couple of things that needed to be fixed. They've listened to a couple of users. Now let me go on ahead and play. But that's just my personal opinion. I would love to know how you guys are feeling. Are y'all waiting? Did you guys already get the early access game? Are you waiting for more features to come out? Are you just enjoying gameplay as of watching people for right now? I would love to know what your opinions are and how you guys think that this could change the game. I mean, I am all into cinematic stories when it comes down to The Sims, so it'll be cinematic storytelling mods, I feel are going to go insane. So people are going to be making their own short films with this. Like, that's how detailed and super realistic this kind of looks. So it'd be really interesting to see that aspect of it. But you guys let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about that. And with that all being said, whether you're a silent viewer, you share my videos, you like my videos, or you comment on my videos, at the end of the day, you still showed me some love. And for that, I thank you. I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye.